Many features that you create in Fusion 360 start with a 2D sketch. In order to create intelligent and predictable designs, a good understanding of how to create sketches and how to apply dimensions and geometric constraints is required. Fusion does support 3D sketches, although in this module we will help you to nurture sketching tools to create and edit a 2D sketch. Now, we will begin to create some real sketch geometry that will be used to create 3D geometry. Select Sketch, Circle, Center Diameter Circle. Select the origin, center point of the grid. Drag out a circle about 30 millimeters in diameter. We will add the specific size later. Select Center Diameter Circle. Create another circle in roughly this position. Don't worry about a specific size or position now. We will fix that later. Select Sketch and Line. Click on the left circle to start the line. Hold Shift, then click again where shown to make the first line. Holding Shift locks the line tangent to the circle. Click once more on the right circle at the position where the line is tangent to the circle. Press Escape to end the command. Select Sketch, Fillet. Select the intersection of the two lines. Type 10 millimeters into the input box. Press Enter. When you create a fillet tangent, relations are added to the sketch. Select Sketch, Line. Select the left circle as shown. Hold Shift, then click Near as shown. Hold down the left button on the endpoint of the line and drag to create an arc. Click again. Click on the right circle. If you make a mistake, just feel free to delete the lines and try again. Now, we will see how to create dimensions and constraints for our sketch. Notice the Constraints panel at the left. Here you can create relationships between sketch entities. Constraints will determine how your sketch behaves. Once a relationship like tangent or perpendicular is applied, then it is persistent as you continue to modify the sketch. Select the tangent constraint. Apply tangent constraints at the locations shown if they do not already exist. Make sure you have 8 tangent symbols on your sketch. You may have noticed that there are already some of these created as you were sketching. Many commands in Fusion 360 allow you to create relationships on the fly. As you become more familiar with the tool, this will make more sense. Select Sketch, Sketch Dimension. Select the left circle. Click again to place the dimension. Change the value to 31 millimeters. Press Enter. This is how we size our sketch. It's very common to draw things out in rough position, then go back and add sizing information. Later we will show how to add this at creation. Repeat the process for the right circle and 2 arcs. Change the values to match those shown here. Once you have started the dimension command, it stays active. You do not have to go to the menu each time to activate it. Make sure the dimension command is still active. Select the center point of the left circle. Select the center point of the lower arc. Place the dimension to the left center of the 2 points. Don't change the value yet. Don't worry if your value is different. Depending on where you place the dimension, you get different results. You can make horizontal, vertical, and shortest distance dimensions by where you drag the dimension when you are placing it. Once the dimension is placed, you can't change it. If you make a mistake, delete the dimension and start again. Select the center point of the left circle. Select the center point of the lower arc. This time, place dimension to the lower center position to create a horizontal dimension. Place a dimension, but don't edit the values. Sometimes it's better to place your dimensions first before changing the values. When some geometry doesn't have any relationships, yet it can behave in expected ways, repeat the process for the upper arc and the left circle. Create two dimensions between the left circle and the center point of the right circle. Your sketch should look like this, although you will have different values for the dimensions. We will change the values in the next step. Double-click a dimension to change its value. Change the values of the dimensions to match those shown. What is happening under the hood is the software is solving all the relationships at once. It's possible that you will try to enter a dimension that conflicts with the other values. As you become more familiar with the behavior, you will get a sense of the best order to make changes for the desired result. The end result of a sketch is often to create a 3D feature. Fusion automatically discovers closed profiles that can be used in 3D features. Next, we will use this sketch to create 3D geometry. Select Stop Sketch. This completes the sketch. If you need to edit the sketch again, you can select it from the sketch folder in the browser on the left of your screen. You can also rename it from there. Select Modify, press Pull. Select the three profiles of the sketch so that the entire area is highlighted. Enter a value of 48.25 millimeters. You have now created a base 3D extrusion. Here, we'll use the geometry we just created to make more sketches. Select Sketch, Create Sketch. Select this face of the geometry. Previously, we sketched on an origin plane. Now we are sketching directly on the model geometry. Select Sketch, Circle, Center, Diameter. Select the center point of the right circle. Drag the circle, then type the value 10 millimeters. This circle is now locked to the center of the original boss feature. Repeat the process for two more circles. Make sure to attach the center to the center of the lower arc and the left circle. Use a diameter of 8 millimeters for both circles. Select Stop Sketch. The circle is now locked to the center of the original boss feature. Select Modify, press Pull. Select the three circles. Select Cut, All, and Flip Direction. Select OK. You created a cut in the geometry that references the position of the base arcs. Congratulations, you have finished the model. If you want to challenge yourself, try to use the techniques in here to finish the model. Otherwise, you will learn a slightly different method of creating this part in the modeling lesson.